Welcome back to Brooke's Truth. Today I'm going to be doing the dinner tag. I was tagged by Mrs. Cotton Candy's Darling Life. This tag consists of 10 questions. So let's jump right into it. The first question, your favorite crock-pot meal. That would likely be the one that I'm actually making right now. I'm actually making a sweet potato pea coconut curry, and not curry, yellow curry, green curry. It is just yummy and fabulous. And today we're actually going to be putting some okra into it because we have okra that needs to be used. But just yum! And if you want to see a video on any one of these recipes, I'm actually starting to make a list of requests. Cooking videos have to wait till we're in our new place though, so that I have a kitchen that I can actually work with. But we are formally house hunting, so soon. So yeah, any of these recipes interest you, leave me a comment down below and I will add them to the list of videos to do when we are in our new place. I can't wait to start doing cooking videos again. I cannot wait. Yeah. So again, any of these interest you, leave me a comment down below. Let me know if there's any of these recipes that interest you or any other sorts of things you would like me to do cooking wise. And you may or may not know, I know I'm just talking so fast. You may or may not know that I've actually been in the process of writing a cookbook for quite a few years now. And I originally started writing the cookbook because I knew how to make a few things well, but there were things that I did not know how to do, like very simple, basic things like soups. And so what I have done is that I take one skill and I master it, and then I take one technique and I master it, and I take another technique and I master it, and I've really created, I've taken a few courses as well. I took the science of gastronomy. I know. So I do actually sort of know this food thing a little bit. So again, if there's videos you would like to see, recipes you would like to have covered, let me know and I will do my best. Keeping in mind that I am meat free at this point in time. I'm actually vegan, as is Gavin, and I don't cook meat in my house. So they, you know, maybe it's a fake out, right? Like it's dishes that could be, and I do actually have quite a few of those in my repertoire. Okay, enough talking about let's continue. Question number 2. Favorite easy cleanup meal. This would have been my go-to meal when I first brought Gavin home. I take a large flour tortilla. I take a handful of salad from one of those big plastic boxes of salad. This year I'm really digging the whole baby kale mix, but I've also really enjoyed the San Marino mix. And I'll just take a big handful, sometimes 2, of salad directly from the container. Sometimes if I have time, I'll chop up some English cucumber, some cherry tomatoes, some vine ripened tomatoes, only if I have time. If I don't have time, and I didn't have a whole lot of time when I first brought Gavin home, I will put in a dressing. Right now I'm really digging raspberry lime. It's an organic dressing. And I will roll it up sort of like a burrito, but leave it open at the top, like it's not rolled completely closed. And I will just eat it like that. If I want to be, you know, dainty, I will wrap the bottom in a napkin or a paper towel. I often don't even make it to the plate. That is my easiest cleanup meal because really it dirties a knife. And I wipe the counter with a cloth and away we go. That's it. I know. So glamorous, isn't it? But I love it. And you can add whatever you want. You can add sprouts. You can add grated carrot. You can add, it's, you know, however much time you have is what you add. If you eat meat, you can add meat to it. It's, yeah, yum! You can use mayo in it. I've put veganese in it. I put regular veganese, which is a vegan alternative to mayonnaise. And a couple of drops of sriracha. So good. No. Okay. Next question. Favorite Pinterest dish. Pinterest and I have a love-hate relationship. I go to Pinterest for inspiration, not for recipes. So I don't know what to say there about what my favorite Pinterest dish actually is. I've had some not so great successes. That was one of the reasons why I actually decided to embark on this creating a cookbook venture. And I'm not just like, you know, sort of compiling recipes. I'm actually creating them. Creating real food for real people in real situations. Yeah. So Pinterest dish, I don't really have one. I am on Pinterest though. Question number 4, the healthiest dinner dish you make. One of my favorite dinner dishes, or dishes in general, I can eat them for breakfast, lunch, supper. And again, this was something that we ate a lot of when we first brought Gavin home, is something called rice paper roll-ups. At most grocery stores, sorry, my eyebrows are itchy. Most grocery stores nowadays have something called rice paper. It can usually be found in the international foods aisles. And it's just a very thin sheet of rice paper, and it's actually quite brittle until you moisten it. You dip it into warm water, you take it out, you lie it on, I use a plastic cutting board instead of a wood one to make my rice paper roll up. So you lie it on that and let it sort of finish rehydrating itself. And while it's finishing rehydrating, you know, you put a little bit of lettuce in, you put some grated carrots, some cucumber. I've been known to put mint and basil, tofu. If you're into meat, you can put meat in it. If, you know, you can put peanuts, you can, it's so good. It would be the Asian alternative of a burrito, and it is so yummy. So yummy. And so we kind of lived on those when we first brought Gavin home, because we would make them when we had time, and then we'd put them in the fridge for 2 or 3 days and sort of snack off of them. So yeah, that would probably be one of the healthiest meals that I make, because there's nothing but healthiness in it. The next question, question number 5, favorite soup that you make. That would likely be my butternut squash or my carrot soup, both of which are family favorites. I also make a really good coconut Thai curry. I also make a really good vegetable. Yeah, I kind of mastered the whole soup thing a couple years ago. The most unique dish that you make. A lot of my dishes are, when I'm not following a recipe, they are a little bit unique. If you look, go and watch our husband tag if you haven't already done so. Michael actually talks there about how I can walk into the kitchen and he thinks there's nothing there to create a complete meal, and I emerge half an hour later, you know, sometimes with dusted flour on my face, you know, like the Rice Krispie commercial used to, and I have this complete meal that is nutritionally balanced and flavorful and good enough to serve to company. So those would be my most unique dishes. My favorite pasta dish. Right now, my favorite pasta dish would be vegan mac and cheese or vegan Alfredo. Absolutely loving those. I've also been working on the development of a vegan rosé, which is so good. But I really am enjoying casserole pasta dishes as of lately. Kids' favorite meal. Gavin's favorite meal would be anything that has avocado in it. We'll often make him quesadillas, and we'll mash up avocado and sweet potato and then put cheese, so that there's more substance in the middle of the quesadilla, but that substance is like yummy vegetables that he just loves. But Gavin loves avocados. So those avocados make an appearance probably at least every second day for him. He also really enjoys potatoes and rice, and Gavin just likes food. Next, the dish that you always bring to parties, potlucks, or gatherings. Because I am vegan now, and even before I was vegan, I was vegetarian, and you know, even prior to that, I've always been very conscious of people's different eating needs. And I tend to be that person who is consciously aware of that. So I tend to try to bring something that is going to be able to be consumed by the most amount of people possible at whatever gathering. So when I was vegetarian, let's say, and I was going to a party and there would even be one person there that was gluten-free, I would go out of my way to ensure that I brought something that they could eat as well. Often if you have dietary differences, you often sort of have to make concessions. And I think, food really brings people together, and I don't like people to have to make concessions. So, I would bring things like hummus, and, I may bring hummus and pita, but ensure that there's a gluten-free cracker there for somebody who's gluten-free. Now I would, bring hummus and pita and vegetables, and, it's making a dish to bring that the most people possible could consume. When it comes to holidays, family holidays, when we come for Christmas or something at my in-laws, I tend to bring the things that I can eat. So I tend to bring tofu, and now it's going to be bringing our own potatoes and stuff like that, so that we can still have the family celebration, but not have the things that we don't eat. Yeah, so that is that. Okay. I should actually go into my vegan story at some time. If there's, somebody who's interested in it as to why I'm vegan, and why Gavin's vegan, if that interests you, somebody comment below, let me know if that interests you. I'll actually do a video on it. Okay, and the last question is, let's keep this tag alive. Tag 3 people. Tag 3 people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this thing off my lap, and I'm going to look at my list. I have a subscriber list. Okay, so I'm going to tag Sensational Finds. That would be 1. 2, I'm going to tag I'm a Mom 2. So that's Megan and I'm a Mom 2. And number 3, I'm going to tag Tammy, who is the plus size mama. Alrighty, darlings, and that is what we got for today. I hope you have enjoyed this dinner tag. Even if I didn't tag you and you want to do this tag, the questions for it will be down below. As always, if it's your first time here or you haven't already done so, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. It's fast, it's fun, and it is free. Also, down there now, I have coupon codes right there for you. I know, I'm just like awesome. I'm saving you money. So there is some actually pretty good coupon codes down there right now. So take a look at those, save yourself some money, get some great stuff, and until next time, bye.